Sorry, I just have my cat by my ankle. Um,
Ankle cat,
ankle cat.
top and bottom text. Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Everything in between. We're playing Pocket Monsters yet again. Who'd have thunk
Yet
it?
again. Who'd have thought,
Who'd have
eh?
thunk it? I'm here with Cat Cosplay. How you know?
G'day.
Not so bad. Look, there's a digital elephant in the room. When we say
Hmm.
playing Pokemon again, you want to tell them what happened last week?
Last week we recorded several episodes in a row,
Mm-hmm.
only to find out that it didn't save any of the audio from them, so it was just silent gameplay.
Yeah, OBS and Max and this new capture card didn't go very well. But
Nope,
yeah, look, here we are again, the next week in a row. It's definitely not going to go wrong this time. And we
definitely not.
we're an Ullman and we're calling ourselves Mass Legend. And there was a discussion a week ago about this very discussion. This very decision.
Yes,
So just yep, that's us, Mass
we're
Legend
Mass
here.
Legend.
And oh look, God's about to jump into our DMs.
Hell yeah.
Did why do you think they made the God Pokemon talk like a Shakespeare character? What was the who do you reckon came up with
Um,
that idea?
you know what? Probably just for shits and giggles because the rest of the legendary Pokemon don't do that. So
Yeah, but
think
do you?
about it. If you think of some
Mm,
godlike deity, they're probably going
yeah,
to talk like Shakespeare.
yeah. Well, I'm trying to think of the legendary Pokemon that talk English
Uh,
canonically. I don't know how many in game, but in the movies it's definitely a fair
oh,
few.
Darkrai talks in
Yep.
game.
Oh,
But
does he?
there's no like it just talks in text. It mainly just tells you to go away. But like
Yeah,
you know,
that counts. I mean,
that counts.
yeah, Shakespearean Arceus over here was talking to us in text form.
Yeah,
Literally, because jumped in our DMs, which is
yeah,
he's jumped in a child's DMs, which is or they. Sorry, don't let me put a gender on Arceus.
of
Notoriously
course.
genderless Pokemon.
The notoriously genderless, like
No, but
most
I meant
legendary
like,
Pokemon.
do you think that like the devs were like Game Freak back in their office in Japan were like, when translating this, make it sound like old literature, perhaps, or do you think that was some decision made in the Nintendo of America office or whoever does the localization?
You know what? I like to think that the guy that did the main translations took
Hmm.
one look at Arceus and was like, you know what would be really funny?
Yeah, yeah.
Really
Got, got,
funny? And then proceeds to translate all of Arceus's
yeah,
text lines to a Shakespearean
yeah.
just to fuck with everybody.
You just saw a head pop out of a cubicle in the NOA localization office. Fellas! Hold, I got it!
I got the
You
best
read,
idea!
you guys won't believe this one. I've just been reading 12th Night on the internet. Holy smokes.
Man's recites like fucking Hamlet quotes in his cubicle office to himself, has like a skull on the desk and everything. He's like, it's my
Yeah.
time to shine. I've got this. Yes!
He has one of those motivational posters above his computer, but it just says to be or not to be. That is
That
the
is the question. Yep, that's perfect. Oh my
Oh
god.
dear, what a fucking nerd. Can
What
you
a
imagine
nerd.
that?
Can you imagine
Yeah, like,
playing Pokemon and then introducing like the Shakespearean language? I
yeah,
can't
like no,
believe it.
the fact that those are your two favorite things in the world, Pokemon and Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Just going to just be a theater kid and then that ties it all together.
yeah, but like not even like it's just such a focused singular theater kid.
Yeah.
Like they're not even like into like what I'm trying to think what were modern theater kids into? Like just
That's
drama games, right? Just theater sports.
yeah, lots of theater stuff, drama games. Obviously, Hamilton is a big one, and
Yeah,
probably Heathers if we're talking about like specific musicals that
yeah,
like theater kids love.
yeah. So
Um,
that was all before my time back when I was studying theater in high school.
of
It was
course, of
Hamilton.
course.
I think Hamilton. When did Hamilton come out?
Oh, I want to say 2015 or 2016.
Yeah, 2015
Um,
was my year 12, so it definitely was out of our way. But I don't even remember what the real theater kids are now class were into.
I never was a theatre kid per
No.
se, so
No.
I've got no
Yeah.
clue either.
Which is why I respect you, because, you know. Dear, people would have been mad if they saw the last time we did this first episode at how heavily we were hammering through dialogue even then.
Oh,
But
yeah.
now it's just like, now I'm in hyperdrive. Like, now I really just want to...
You just want to spam through all the dialogue. Sorry, Professor Lavington.
Yeah, sorry, bro, and your balaclava.
Skip through.
Again, whatever jokes we made last week, how many of them come back up to the top?
There'll be a couple. There'll be a couple that'll resurface as we're playing through, because we'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, remember when we made this joke?
Yeah.
And we talked about this thing?
Yeah, like Lavington with the balaclava.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
The worst balaclava for like doing crimes, because it sees the whole face.
Exactly.
Like, it's not just a beanie because it goes under the chin.
Yeah. It's like a
the
helmet strap.
Yeah,
Just,
the
like,
neck
strapped
beard
in.
of beanies.
Guess you could say he's strapped up.
He is strapped. He stays strapped up. He keeps it on.
Stays strapped.
Both the beanie, the Pokeballs.
The Pokeballs that he
something
can
else
barely
listed.
control.
Yep. He's handing to children.
Oh my god.
It's all kinds of mad.
Very mad.
Right.
Now remember, this is not where you choose your starter.
Yep. No more. Are you gonna bust out, or is it whoever's last? No, it's whoever's last.
It's whoever's last.
So we'll just make that Osher. We'll just go in the loop.
Hell yeah.
Massive legend.
We are the mass legend around here.
I really miss when they forced you to do all caps for everything, every name.
Same. I used to do that, like, when I first played through Diamond and Pearl. That's exactly what I did.
Yeah, because it was just the automatic setting.
Exactly. Like, every Pokemon had, all caps in their name.
Yeah.
Like, it was around, like, Black and White that changed.
I think it was. I don't know if it was Black or White or Black and White 2. I know it's definitely in by Black and White 2.
I think it was Black and White.
Yeah. Well, that would make sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, just...
I can't remember if I ever nicknamed my Pokemon in those games.
Yeah. It's hard to do it all now, too, because you can just see it doesn't fit with the style. Unless you're doing it for the joke, of course. Like, Mass Legend works
like Mass Legend, absolutely.
For a comedy bit. But, holy
do it for the bit.
Gotta do it for the bit.
It's just funny seeing you mash through the dialogue and then just seeing the caps of Mass Legend.
Yeah, because it's
occasionally. It just occasionally pops up. Exactly.
It stands out. It's so easily readable to the eye.
Exactly. So now you guys, as you're watching, are always gonna see when they're talking about us in game.
Exactly. You're just gonna hear Mass Legends.
Always.
But holy smokes, how long did that first episode take us last time? Like 20-something minutes?
Oh, yeah, just to get through all the intro sequence and the dialogue and... Oh, look, we're going to look at the giant anus in the sky.
Yeah, the giant space dimension anus.
Yep.
That's one of those jokes you just can't come in on. You just...
Yeah, no. Yep, it's just there.
It's just the space anus is just there.
The space anus.
Over Mount Coronet.
Exactly. Now time to bring in this unknown child into this village.
Yeah, we got to come into the...
fell from the space anus.
Yeah, the Hidden Leaf Village. What some sort of weeb reference here? I don't know.
Ooh. We're gonna better have some murdered families up in this bitch? Like...
Yeah, is that what they do in Naruto?
I don't know. I heard somebody gets murdered. I don't know. I don't watch Naruto.
I mean, I was gonna say, that sounds like a lot of TV shows. Somebody gets murdered.
Yeah.
Somebody
it's an
usually
accurate way of describing TV shows. Hey, somebody dies, but you know.
Yeah. Hey, check it out. It's that lady using a broom in 2 frames a second.
Yep, there she is.
Love it. There she is. She's getting more render power as we walk closer to her.
Yeah. That increase of the FPS.
That's definitely a joke we came up with just then and not a week ago.
Yeah, exactly. Totally. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, nice impressive buildings, Professor Balaclava. That's real nice. Oh, this was a conversation we didn't have last week that I want to have now that I'm thinking about it.
Yes.
They've dropped the tree conventions for professors.
Yeah. For Scarlet Violet, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even think it was that recent because I was only thinking about it for the first time the other day. And I looked it up and I was like, damn, even like right up until Sword and Shield, they were still trees.
Yeah.
Like, Lamington's not a tree. I look that up. And now Sword and Shield, what's it? Sada and
Turo. I guess Lamington more is closer to it because it's kind of related to like lavender, which is still kind of like a plant.
Yeah.
It just kind of goes to show that, like, you know, it's like a plant. It's not like a tree. He's like one of the first professors of like the region.
Yeah.
But yeah, Professor Turo is like referencing the future.
Yeah.
Like for Turo, and then Posada, like Fasada is like past.
I see.
Which is
I was
cool.
gonna say Sada is the name of some type of shrubbery. They're clasping to that one.
Yeah,
like a very rare type of shrubbery. Yeah.
Yeah, they're reaching at that point. But from what I've heard at this point in time, the trend still kind of continues in Scarlet and Violet through Clavel. Yeah, because apparently it relates to a tree or a plant called like a clavelina or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
If I find the text post, I could pop it up on the screen, but if not, you guys won't see it.
Yeah.
But yes, so it's like it ties into the theory that like the professors may be the villains of the upcoming game instead, and that Clavel's gonna be your main source of support. But hey, I guess we won't know until November, which I'm very excited for.
Well, they are extremely. Well, listen, you know my opinion on simping over 2D video game characters.
Of course.
But with that said, these are by far the sexiest designed professors we've ever had.
Yeah, hands down.
So I feel like that would play into a possibility of their evil professors, because that's, you can't trust a. Actually, who am I kidding? Let's put Professor Sycamore.
Exactly. I was about to say Professor Sycamore and X and Y did it first.
Yeah. Maybe that's unfounded.
That's just, well, considering Kalos is based off of France, though, maybe it's just a French thing.
Everyone in that game is wait. Don't finish that sentence. Don't finish that sentence, Fitzgerald. Don't finish that sentence. Oh boy.
What are you lacking?
Oh boy. Yeah, everybody in that game is French. Yes, Dominic. That's what I was gonna say. They are. Holy fuck.
Boy, you're about to expose yourself to the video game audience.
Yeah, no, it couldn't be me. Wouldn't be me. I could never.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You were just saying that they were French, and that's it.
Yeah, because that's what they are.
Yeah. Anyway, sexy professors.
Lamington?
Yeah. He's sexy to somebody.
Yeah.
He'll be sexy to somebody.
I mean, you know what? It's the beanie. It is a bit of a turn.
It's the beanie. They showed the concept art a little bit ago because the art book got released, and so you got to see what was under Lamington's beanie.
Yeah.
And he's definitely got hat hair. Like he'd have a serious case of hat hair because it's all spiked up in like every direction.
But I've always thought that's a real thing. Like you can tell a lot about a person by their hair.
Oh yeah.
Like it's a very big personality thing. So I'd love to see that. I'll make my judgment about Professor Lamington.
Lamington?
Yeah. Did I stutter?
No.
I don't know how this game's been out for 8 months, and at no point have I called him Professor Lamington until
yeah, neither have I. But you know what? It kind of works.
Shout out to the Australian audience. You're. Fuck, I haven't had a Lamington in ages.
Bro, same. You got me craving Lamingtons now.
Yeah, fuck. Me too. God damn it. Oh, damn my bro. God. I mean, shit, I know what I'm doing after this recording.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, man. Shout out to America. If you don't know what Lamingtons are, you got to Google that.
Yeah, please. They're really good.
But, story, brain memory unlocked. A friend of the show, Billy Sullivan, Mr. Mario Party himself.
Ooh.
In our first year of classes at university. Actually, it wasn't our first year of classes. It was a year we were doing a course, and we made a whole bunch of other friends. And they were like, oh, for whatever reason, we were gonna bring in a whole bunch of baked goods. And we did, and it came out that he had never had a Lamington before.
Wow.
And we just stared at him like,
that is
what
just a
kind of-
fucking travesty.
that's just kind of nuts, because like, that's like a staple of our grandparents' era, and I don't think
Exactly.
now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think we're doing a good enough job at like putting Lamingtons forward.
Oh no,
To the
definitely
next
not.
generation. We got to start a new Lamington campaign.
Yeah, just indoctrinate the children of Australia into eating lamingtons
Yeah.
all the time, every day,
Yeah.
without fail.
Well, in everything in moderation, but
Not to that extent, but yeah.
I'm thinking we might have to make the official baked good of the video gang Lamingtons.
Hell yeah.
I don't even know what comes close.
I don't even know what comes close.
Like, what other gaming brand has an affinity with baked goods? Has an affiliation with baked goods?
Not really anybody.
Nope. Everybody's
Unless you
trying
were
to
to,
get.
like, I don't know, like use G Fuel as a baking
I was gonna
material.
say, yeah, like, everybody's plugging G Fuel this, Gamer Sups that. It's all fucking supplement juice. Cringe.
Exactly.
We
Hella
want
cringe.
we want a Lamington sponsor on this goddamn show, and that's for GD sure.
Hell yeah.
All right, now we picked Rowlet last week. Did we
did.
have any change of heart since last week? Do we want
Nope,
to
we're sticking with Rowlet.
Sticking with the bird?
Yep, spoiler
Bird is
alert,
word.
guys, we're picking bird as the word.
Bird is word, baby.
Bird is word! He returns to us.
I feel like I named a Pokemon off episode Bird is word, and I don't remember if it was a Rowlet or not.
I can't recall either.
I mean, did you play much Pokemon in the week since?
Probably not.
I can't think of a.
Well,
Pokemon.
only to get that Victini, but you know.
Yeah, true. I gotta check if that Victini's still out. Holy.
You gotta try. If I have the
Can you-
screenshot of the code, I'll send it to you.
Yeah. Well, that'll be a quick Google before the next episode. Because on the next episode of the show, the worst tutorial in video game history continues. No joke at the end.
I wasn't sure if you wanted me to chime in on that.
I'm a big concern we're playing with the French bag of letters.
The French are so horny for vowels.
I'm so horny for the French.
A, E, I, O, U.